Chris Duffin here. Sorry for the lack of training updates. Missed one of my regular weekly updates, so we're going to kind of cover 2 weeks here. But a couple things. I've had two things going on. One is I'm just pretty busy, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And the second being, kind of questioning where am I going to go with my training just right now. So as far as being busy, held a DMS seminar, went great, but the big thing is working on trying to wrap up my movement system website. I think I've talked about this a few times, but we've got tons of content on there. We've been filming the video content for the last 4 or 5 months, and that's come together really nice, and we're pulling that together in some kind of a mind map-ish presentation manner on the website. It'll also be indexable. So putting all that together, getting that finalized, we're going to go beta probably January and planning on going live to public February 1st. So really excited for this. So really an opportunity for me to get the content and methodology that we've used and had such great success with to a greater public, because the YouTube format is not the best format for being able to get that out there. Just because of basically the organization structure that needs to go with it and explanation that needs to go with it. So the custom website is finalized, and we're just finalizing the content, pulling that together. Really excited for that, but it's had me a little swamped, and we'll continue to do so probably for the rest of this month. Not to mention we got the holidays coming. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff on the way. So where am I going with the training? I've had some big lifts, some good lifts in. I've gotten some strapless pulls in, which are really challenging for me because of the lack of straightness of my arms and my thick hands being unable to do the hook grip. So that puts me in this over-under with one of my arms kicking way out. Been doing some arm straightening that's actually got me down to where I can do, I would say, an acceptable pull. Definitely still a lot off of my deadlift over what I can do with straps, but it's acceptable. So did a 785, pretty easy, and hold out with that. Feel, and the numbers tell me I should be in the low 800s, seems reasonable. Doubled 900 on the squat, and you watch the video, you'll see that there's probably some left in the tank there. So some good stuff there, but I'm in that typical phase that a lot of us get into, right? It's, I want to get big, I want to get strong, I want to lift heavy weights, and then you kind of push that for a while, and then after a while you're like, God, I'm kind of getting a little tired of being this big, kind of a little fatter than I want to be. Is it time to kind of taper that down and try to lean out a little bit? And so I'm getting essentially a little bored with where I'm at from a diet and aesthetics standpoint, and trying to consider whether I change directions, how that affect my training, all that sort of stuff. So I'm a little bit in flux at the moment with trying to figure out, where I'm heading in the future, and a lot of that just comes down to, some of those shifts and phases and where you feel like being. So anyway, check out the videos for the week. Since my elbow surgeries, this is actually my best pull, and it pulled relatively easily, so I was pretty happy with that. I am getting some arm pain on the left side, which you can see the compression band on there, but it's reasonable. We'll deal with it. And then here's the squat 900 for double. I tried this, I think, like 6 weeks ago, maybe 8 weeks ago. And then I hit a slightly higher 944 after that. But here's the double with 900. And felt pretty solid. Speed felt good. And I was pretty pleased with that. I think I could have had some more if I really wanted to push it, but didn't. And then here he is just doing some volume work on the deadlift. So doing, I think I hit 5 sets total. The last 2 sets I did drop the weight down a little bit. So we were 720 for those 3 sets. Watching the speed there. Oh, and sorry for the crappy video quality here. This was just recorded on my phone. Anyway, it was wrapping up week 2, doing some BAP back work. Obviously, you can read my whole training log on Elite FTS if you'd like to, but hitting 495 for some bent over rows. Yep, a little bit of body English is involved with heavier rows and stopping and restarting that weight, but always try to keep it to a minimum at the same time. So it's a little bit of balance and learning what that is. If you want to maximize your strength and the longevity of your athletic career, or just support the production of further content, click on this video to the link to our store to check out our full line.